Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is chocolate raspberry with a little extra raspberry syrup in there. It's going to be 39 degrees today. So far it's dry. We don't have any rain or snow. Yesterday it rained all day. I took my mom to the doctor and we had to kind of rush in because it was raining. So, but anyway, all's well that ends well. We went to lunch and had a nice visit, and then I came home. And then I had my granddaughter's band concert. It was cute. It was short, so they played. I was surprised how big the band was. Lots and lots of kids. So they just played band music and 2 Christmas songs, and that was that. So it was fun. It was a long day, though. I don't know, as I get older, going out in the evening doesn't make me real happy. But, you know, you're a grandma and you got to do these things. So I'm having, of course, my chocolate creamer with the chocolate raspberry, because that's delicious. So today I'm going to stay home, as far as I know. I want to see if I can get those new sheets on my bed and my new quilt and do a few other things, and maybe later I'll get the Christmas tree. If not today, then tomorrow. I'll have my grandson bring it up when he gets home from work. But it's a small tree. I can actually carry it up too. It's not that heavy. So anyway, let's give the coffee a taste. Cheers. Very good. It needs that extra kick of the raspberry syrup. Otherwise, it doesn't pick up that flavor enough. But it's still not as good as the Aldi's one that they had last year. That was so delicious. But they didn't get it back this year, so that's that. That's the problem with shopping at Aldi's. They have really good stuff, and then you never see it again. So I guess the thing is you have to stock up on lots of it once they have it. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee now, and I will meet you at the budget book. Hey, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money. We were driving, when I took my mom to the doctor, we drove right by Costco, so I filled up my gas tank for $13. It was on, like 3/4 of the way empty. It doesn't take much. I think it's like $35 to fill up my whole tank. It's not a real big tank because it's not a real big car. So I try and keep it filled up as much as possible. That way I don't have a big bill whenever I fill up on gasoline. And I always try and play the game of finding the least expensive. When it gets to half a tank, I fill it up. So, but Costco gas yesterday was $2.36. Is that right? Well, gas everywhere else is $2.99 here, so it has come down. But it'll go back up. But anyway, that's what I bought. I didn't really buy anything else. I still have those things in my cart on Amazon. Haven't bought them yet. I have to dig out my Christmas pillow covers. I just put the covers right over the covers that I have on the pillows already. That way I don't have to store the normal pillow covers that I have. So I just put the Christmas ones right over that. And then when Christmas is over, I take them back off and stick them back into storage. It just makes things easier. So I'm going to try maybe get up in the attic today. It's not too cold, but it's supposed to go up to 57, I think, in a couple days. So I might just wait until then when it's a little bit warmer in my garage. Now my garage is attached to the house, so it usually doesn't get freezing in there, but it gets pretty cold. I don't have an insulated garage door. Next time I need a garage door, I will get an insulated one. It'll keep things a little warmer in there because I do store, like, if I ever buy soft drinks for festivities or anything like that, I do store those out there. And in all the years I've lived here, which is 20 years, there was only one time where something froze and blew up. So anyway, that's it for the budget book today. I still have to make the decision if I'm going to buy those things in my Amazon cart. A couple of them are gifts, and a couple of other Christmas pillow covers that I haven't quite made my mind up about yet. They aren't real expensive, so we'll see. All right, I will be back soon. 101 Ways to Simplify Your Life by Candy Paul. Day number 33. Watch the grass grow. There is such a thing as sacred idleness, the cultivation of which is now fearfully neglected. George MacDonald. If you worry too much about productivity, about being busy and important, you need a timeout to find a brighter and wider perspective. Go outdoors and enjoy the freedom of being one of God's creatures in creation. In God's world, there is room for both the busy bee and the quiet cud-chewing cow. Life gains a certain space and graciousness when you practice the gentle art of doing nothing. Go ahead. You have permission to just be. Watch the grass grow. Feel the wind in your face. Rejoice in creation. Remember that you are a human being, not a human doer. Enjoy a few minutes of quiet leisure today. Let your mind wander, watch passing clouds, and rest. Then return to your tasks refreshed. Here's what's for breakfast this morning. I have a Beyond sausage patty, some Gouda cheese, some Dijon mustard, on an onion bagel by Lender's. They're frozen, and I like them. They're a nice size. So that's what's for breakfast this morning, that and coffee. Today I'm going to make a dish in the slow cooker, and I'm going to use these Butler soy curls. They're a meat substitute. High in fiber, no cholesterol, 100% natural. It contains the whole soybean. They're dried, and I had these in the freezer and then in the fridge. So I want to start using these up. So I want to rehydrate these. So I'm going to make like a stew kind of dish in my little slow cooker. And I got this at Family Dollar for $5. It was on sale for Thanksgiving. So I want to use up some of the carrots I have. I have a couple potatoes. I still have some onion. And I'm going to make a stew in the slow cooker today. So you can use beef or turkey or whatever you have on hand for this. You don't have to make a vegetarian. But I'm just going to make a very simple dish. So I'll be back. Here are some things I want to use up. I've got a couple of Roma tomatoes. This one's got a bad spot I'm going to cut off. They're already starting to get soft and shrivelly. I have a potato that's starting to chit. And I have a sweet onion. It's still in good shape. I also have some garlic that I want to use up. So I'm going to put all those in with my soy curls, and I'm also going to add a couple of cut up carrots. I'll stick some peas in there. I'm not sure if I have frozen peas, but I know I have canned peas. So I'm going to make myself a nice little stew out of what I have in the pantry and refrigerator. Alright, well the first thing I'm going to do is rehydrate these soy curls, and I have some better than bouillon here that kind of made a mess. But first thing I'm going to do is rehydrate these. So this is beef flavor, and I just need to clean this up. It was kind of stuck, the lid was stuck, so I had to turn the jar upside down in some hot water. So now it's a mess, but that's okay. I'll clean it up. So I'm going to use a good tablespoon anyway of the better than bouillon in there, and then I'm also going to use some of this Gravy Master just for some more flavor. And these are all things I've had in the fridge. I'll put about a teaspoon or so of that in there, and I want to use this stuff up before it gets too old.
Ellen.
Alright, so anyway, I'm going to turn this on high, and I'm going to add some warm water to it, and just let these hydrate until they're soft. And then I'm going to add my other ingredients, but this will be it for now. Give this a taste, make sure it's not too strong. No, that's good. Alright, well, I'll be back later when I add all my other stuff. I have chopped up tomatoes and garlic, and I want to chop up an onion and potato. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, my soy curls are rehydrated. And they look like meat. They shred like meat. So that's what they look like. Now I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. I have 1 potato, and I'll probably have to add some more water and some more bouillon just to fill this up. I have half an onion, I have 1 1/2 carrots, and I have the 2 Roma tomatoes and about 3 cloves of garlic. So that'll all go in there. And then I'm just going to let this cook until the vegetables are done. And I'm going to add some peas, some canned peas. But not yet. I'll add those at the end just to warm them up. So there we go. And I'll add a little bit more water, and if I need to, I'll add a little bit more of the not beef bouillon. And that will be dinner tonight. So there it is. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'll be back later when it's all done. My stew has cooked up. It's nice and soft now, the potatoes and the carrots. And I want to thicken up the gravy a little bit. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of cornstarch. And I'm going to add some peas now, and obviously they're already cooked. So I'm just going to take some of this pea water, or just plain water, just to thin out this cornstarch, because I don't want it to be lumpy. So, and I can always add a little bit more, but I want this to thicken up a little bit. So I'm just going to add this to my stew and then let it continue to cook until it thickens up. Now you can do this with whatever meat you want. You can make it with anything really, turkey, beef, pork. You can make a pork stew. So I'm just going to let this cook until it thickens up, and then I'm going to add some of the peas just to warm them up. Alright, and then that will be my dinner for tonight. Very quick and easy, and this was cooking for, about 3 hours, and that's all it took. So, and the soy curls are a good meat alternative if you want to keep that in your prepper stash. Now the rest of these peas, I'm probably only going to add about 1/3 of a can. And then the rest of these peas, I can make a pea soup out of, maybe for tomorrow. So, okay, as easy as that, dinner will be ready. Alright, so for the pea soup, I'm going to add a little bit of this vegan ham seasoning. About 1/2 teaspoon. I can always add more. So I have it here in my little blender. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to add some of this complete seasoning. Now this has salt in it too, so I can add more after I blend it up and taste it. I'm going to add some onion powder. And some garlic powder. And I may have to add more water to this, I'm not sure. But I'm going to blend this up and then I'll be right back. Okay, this is pretty thick, so I'm going to add some milk to it. But you can add water too. And I'm also going to add some ground cumin. I like cumin. I think it adds a really good flavor to lots of things. You can put in to taste whatever you like. And then I just have this shelf-stable milk I want to use up from Dollar Tree. So I'll put a little of that in. I don't want too much in there because I do want the soup to be on the thick side. And then you can add bacon bits to this, whatever you like. So then you get a bonus meal out of a can of peas. And peas are cheap. You know, they're like under $1. So let me blend this up again and see if it's a good consistency now. Okay, well, that's a good consistency now. That's the way I like it. If you had a boiled potato, you could put that in with it. You could put chunks of carrot in with it, whatever you like. But there's a good way to use up a can of peas, is just turn it into soup. All right. So a meal and a bonus meal. All right, I just wanted to show you my new comforter. This isn't it. This is what I had on the bed for the summer. I've had this blanket for a very long time. Same goes with the pillows. This blanket too. But now that it's winter, I need something a little warmer. So let me show you what I got from Amazon. All right, well, here is the comforter that I got. And then these sheets, they came in this really nice storage bag, and they're sort of shrink wrapped in here. They're plush sheets, and they even came with a bag so you can store them that way. So that's nice. But these are the real plushy sheets, so I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the bag, and then I'm going to make up the bed, and I'll show you what the bed looks like when I get it all done. So these are the sheets. Oh, they are so soft. They're beautiful. Really, really nice. I won't ever want to get out of the bed once I get these put on. Then these are the sheets I got from Ollie's yesterday for $16.99, but I had a 10% off coupon. So in the summertime, I will put these sheets on. And then I like to save all these bags with the zippers. They're great for storing sweaters or, you know, putting your stuff back in. But I always save these bags because they're a nice weight. So I just store other things in there. All right, I'm going to get to making the bed and I'll be back. All right, well, here it is all made up, and I just really, really love it. It'll be really nice to get in there this evening and snuggle up. And so I'm glad I bought these. And like I said, I got these on Amazon. And the two together weren't that expensive. They were like $50 or $60. So I'm very happy with the way it looks. Well, all right. Well, I got my bed made. I'm in the pink today. So it's about 3 o'clock now, and I'll tell you, it's really hard getting anything done with this leg. The one leg is feeling better, the other one isn't, but I had that one done a week later. If I would have known that it would have taken this long to heal up, I wouldn't have had it done. But the one leg had a blood clot, so I guess I had to. So, but I don't know. My big accomplishment for the day was changing my sheets and making a couple of dinners. So that's what I got done today. But at least I got something done. Still haven't done anything with the Christmas decorations. Just here and there I'll put something, so I still have to do that. So what this is telling me is I'm going to have even a simpler Christmas than what I initially planned on, because this is just not working that great for me. So you have to adjust, you know. I mean, it's okay. Hopefully next year I'll be a little bit more spry. But for this year, I have to cut way, way back on Christmas decor. So that's what I'm going to do. Sometimes I feel like just going out and buying a few things, and then at the end of the season, sticking it all in a box and shipping it off to the donation. That's what I feel like doing, rather than storing this and storing that and dragging it out, putting it away. Actually, it would be a lot easier to do it that way, but it wouldn't be very frugal now, would it? Well, unless you decorated just from the Dollar Tree. If you said, like, every year, okay, I'm going to spend $20 at the Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to figure that's going to be a donation at the end of the year. So that's an option, you know, it is. rather than storing everything. Now you're not going to get real high-end decor, but you could do a lot of DIY things and maybe have a little fun while you're at it, just making some nice decorations. So I have to think about that one, but I have all those decorations in the attic. So, but you know, if you're a young person and you're just starting out, and you know, rather than saving all that stuff, you could donate it at the end of the season. You could do that with your fall decor too. I mean, unless it's something that you really, really love and you really, really want to keep it. But anyway, it's just a thought. So now I have to do another microwave heat up on this thing. And I don't know what's in here. I don't think it's rice, but you know, it's one of those moist heat from that you stick in the microwave. So I need to do that and go sit in my chair, and I'm going to have a cup of Bengal spice tea with a little bit of syrup in it, maybe some milk. So that sounds really good. And then I'm just going to relax because it's already 3:30, and I usually like to eat dinner around 4:30. So it's, you know, it gives my food a chance to digest before I lay down and go to bed. But oh, those sheets are so nice. You know, it's crazy, but you used to be able to buy sheets where the fitted sheet was only elasticized at the corners, you know, and you could tell which was the long end and which was the short end. So you could tell which way they go on the bed. Now with these new sheets that have the elastic all the way around, well, they've been like that for a while already. You can't tell what's what. You can't tell if it's the top or the bottom or the side. I don't know. It's always new and improved, and it's not improved at all, right? Oh well, but they're nice sheets. Really, really nice. They're very thick, very plush, and it's going to be like sleeping in a marshmallow. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. Leave me a comment below. I love to read your comments. All right, see you later. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. Thanks for watching.